Hello, everyone. How are you? Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we are here with Just Like You, everyday people, amazing stories. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me bring in my guest real quick here. Here we go. Let's get her on here, Fatima. And so while she is coming on, let's see. There you
Hi,
are. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Maybe bring your camera just a little bit, Fatima, so we can see your face. We can see
Yes.
perfect. So just real quick, while Fatima's getting set up there, just some
How's
house
that?
issue. Yeah, it's great. We can see your face. Yay. While Fatima's getting set up here, just some quick housekeeping issues. We are on live every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m., just like you on IG Live. This is episode number 9. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm just thank you all for the great feedback of the show, and thank you everyone who's joining. We're here every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have a story or know someone who does, please feel free to private message me. I'd love to have you on the show. And also, just so you know, if something happens, because there's storms and all sorts of things, we will be back. So we're here for a half an hour. We're here 7:30 to 8 p.m. every Tuesday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. So I want to introduce my guest, Fatima.
Hello.
I don't even know where to begin with Fatima because she is an entrepreneur. She's a designer. She's a business owner. But I think what she is to me is friend. She's all that plus friend. I moved, a lot of you guys know I lived in Los Angeles, and she was one of the first people I met in LA. And definitely when I was just, anybody who knows me knows I'm always like, I don't shop a lot, but when I do, I'm kind of clueless, let's just say. And so I came into Fatima's shop not knowing anything and not knowing what to do. And I don't want to get into her whole story, but she has just helped me so much. Just take risk with fashion and take risk with just live my life and have fun and in a way that only fashion can do. So I want her to again tell her story, but I know her as friend. You guys will know her as friend, entrepreneur, female business owner, designer. Fatima, tell us your story, girl.
Well, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction. I so appreciate it. So pretty much I've been in business for 15 years. We do vintage, contemporary, handmade accessories and clothing. So I originally started my business inside my house
Mm.
15 years ago. Started in my house, did that for a couple years, would invite friends over, had shopping parties, liquor, everything. It was pretty much it was a boutique in my house.
Okay.
From there, I moved to the Fairfax Flea Market where I set up there for a couple years. And then it really dawned on me, like, I think I'm onto something. Let me entertain the idea of actually having a storefront. So after a couple years of being at the Fairfax Market, I was driving down La Brea and I saw this storefront. I was like, let me just apply and see what happens. 13 years later.
Here you are.
So pretty much I was on La Brea for 13 years. I recently just moved over to Adams, where I've been here for 2 years. So I've been open for a total of 15 years, which is really huge for the retail industry because, everything is online. So people, retail spaces are not really staying, have longevity right now. So it's a true honor to say that I've been open and, dressing people all over the world for 15 years, including yourself. So
I know. It's definitely fun. So for those who don't know, just a reminder that Fatima's in LA. So when she speaks of La Brea and Adams, she's in Los Angeles. But one of the things, and this is kind of an it wasn't a planned question, so here goes. But one of the things I just think with your store is you kind of create almost like a family environment, or was that just me? Like everybody knows that they can come back and everybody knows that you're going to answer their questions. It's not, it's, I didn't feel afraid to ask you like, what size should I wear? Do you think this color looks good on me? I feel like you create that type of environment where it's like we're family, you know,
Yeah.
and shop together, if
Yeah.
you will.
And that's the reason why people opt to go to a boutique versus the mall, because you get that one-on-one experience. It's more personalized. And we want you to ask us questions because we need some sort of guidance in how to help you. So questions help, you know, it helps direct us on what should we be suggesting to you, what your style, what you're seeking. And so to me, it's very important that we create this kind of like you're shopping in our living room, our bedroom. Like this is home.
Yeah.
You're our guest. And so that's pretty much a lot of our customers have been with us since the beginning. And I feel like that says a lot, you know. So that's one of our main goals, is for the client to feel comfortable asking for us to suggest, and just, you know, just to have a good time and have fun with fashion.
Now, what about, you didn't really say a lot about, what about your designing? Because I know you do designing, you do different things in the shop. I mean, people can shop different things in the shop.
So yeah, so where I initially got, so my mom was a designer and artist. So I grew up in the fashion industry, in the art world. Like it was all around me as a child. So that's why I'm here today. So so I did go to school for fashion design, and in fashion, there's so many different outlets. There's so many different things you can do. And, you know, so I kind of narrowed it down. And so designing is still like a big passion of mine. It's something actually that I'm planning on bringing back a collection by Runway, particularly right now because we have a lot of free time. So the line that I did have was called Betty's Brooklyn, and it was a mixture of vintage colors, textures, and patterns. So pretty much taking old and making it new by deconstructing it, making it a one of a kind wearable art piece. So that's something I would really like to dive back into this year. But being that I also do a festival and the boutique, like pretty much I'm wearing so many hats. So now that I'm reshaping my business, it's allowing me to actually dive into the other parts of my world that I really love and miss. So designing will be coming back for me. Yes.
Nice. Because I think I have a shirt that was that you deconstructed for me. And, you know, every time everybody always asks me, like, where did you get that? Like, get another one, but they really can't. So I'm excited about that.
Only one, yes.
Well, I can tell you where I got it, but you'll never get another one. So, you know, it sounds like to me, this has kind of been something you've been, you know, the passion you've been born with. It's kind of been in your blood, if you will, to do, you know, designing, to help people. What I know you said you did the market, and you also do the head wrap market. Tell us about that.
So head wraps are a big part of my brand. So I would just wear them, and then people start asking me, well, how do you do it? Then we start doing workshops. And from doing the workshop, people were like, well, now where do we wear these head wraps? So I created a festival called Head Wraps in the Park. This year is our 5th year. We were featured in Essence last year for it, which is really, 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 really huge. So it's a festival that pretty much embraces the culture and lifestyle of hair wraps. It provides a platform for local artists to come and showcase their collections, music, art. It attracts about 3,500 to 4,500 people. So it's become a very big part of my life, and I'm so proud of it because I never thought I would be doing a festival. So I always encourage people, you know, try something new, because I never in a million years thought I would be producing a festival, not just a festival, but a successful festival that actually has uplifted so many other people's businesses. So
something that you go to, it's actually something you are the head of, you put it on, you produce it.
Yes, yes.
Well,
yes.
I mean, I see you put a lot of work into it. Just I can see from, you know, from social media that you put a lot of work into it. And I know others who have been too, you know, in Los Angeles. So I think it's just amazing, like I said, what you do. Let me ask you. You're welcome, because I do. I just think it's, I mean, like I said, I'm going to show at the end, I'm going to show my pants that I got. So I'm onto those. I got those here, but I think it's amazing what you do, because like I said, not only is it fashion, and not only is it design, it's just that community environment that you create that I think is so, you know, helpful, especially in today's world where we have a lot going on that's overwhelming us. It's good to have a place you can always just, you know, like Cheers for fashion, if you will. You know, you can always call your home. So my next question is, you know, I know you've had this long journey, and you kind of mentioned you went from, here was in my apartment to here, 13 years later, here we are. But in that long journey, give us 3 lessons that you've learned in your journey of getting where you are today.
Wow. And there's been so many. So let me narrow down to 3.
Okay.
The first one I would say is never to give up. Never, because running a business, following your dream, your passion, it is not easy. You don't just wake up, have an idea, and boom, it's easy. It's a lot of hard work, making mistakes. So I just tell people never, ever, ever give up. Just keep pushing until you get till you get what you came to get. Like, just make sure you're just constantly learning and just trying to be the best you can. So just never give up. That's the first one. Yes. Because sometimes people will try something and they don't get the results, and they're like, well, maybe I'm not good at it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it. No, maybe you need to do it a different way, or it's just trying. Being an entrepreneur is putting things out, testing it, and seeing what is going to work for you and your client. Mm-hmm. Another thing I've learned is when you're in business and you want longevity, you have to reinvent yourself. You can't do something that you did the first year, year number 15. Times have changed, technology has changed, and you want your experience to keep evolving. So it's very important to reinvent what you're doing. It's good for you as an entrepreneur because, you got
claps on that one. I see you got some claps on that one because that's a really good one. To reinvent yourself.
Because it makes it more entertaining for you as an entrepreneur. Like, okay, because we get caught up in like a cycle. So it's very important that we, have some excitement for us. So reinvention is good. Is good for both the client and the entrepreneur. Third, I would say listen to your client. Your clients are going to help you. Yeah, your clients are going to help you shape your business, decide what you need to get, what their needs are, what you're missing. So I always, if someone asks for something, I'm like, okay, if I hear it over and over again, then I need to get it because there's a demand for it and I'm not fulfilling it. So it's very important to get feedback and be open to it. And that's how we all become better entrepreneurs and better to serve our clients.
So never give up.
Yes.
Never give up. Listen to
Sharon, the sound is breaking on a little bit.
Clients. And the second one again?
The second one is reinvention. The third is listen to clients.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I remember that one. Reinvent yourself. I'm going to keep telling reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself, never give up, and listen to your clients. Really good. I love the reinvent yourself, reading that one to myself, because I think that one's like in life, right? In life times, just in any, whether business, entrepreneurship, even, sometimes we have to go back to school and do different things. We have to consistently, reinvent ourselves and be okay with that. So even awesome. I'm going to keep telling myself, reinvent myself. So I might have frozen. Let's see if I come back here.
You did. Hello.
Yeah, I froze. Technology. So our second, I talked about your story a little, and we asked the 3 lessons you've learned. I think we're share technology. That's good. Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you, but the screen is frozen.
The 3 lessons, what about the 3 lessons those are 3 lessons you learned. So what about the 3 lessons you would tell someone else?
Bad days, good days. Because in entrepreneurship, you're going to have bad days and good days, but you can't get to the good days situation that is low when it's slow. Don't think like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you need a rest. Sometimes you can kind of function better and try to learn something from my bad days that will make my good days even better. Number one.
So just real quick, kind of broke up a little bit. So embrace, what was embrace?
Embrace the bad days with the good days.
Got it.
Because
Embrace
you can't have good days without having bad days, because the bad days help you, you learn from it. You learn to appreciate more. And so when there's a bad day, I'm like, okay, today is slow, or today this went wrong, but let me take something positive to make my good days better. Very important.
Okay. Embrace bad days with the good days.
Yes. Number two is be adventurous. Like right now with COVID going on, we're shut down. People can't come in. I'm trying and so many different things I have never tried before. And actually, I'm learning that I like these ideas. I wish I would have done them 5 years ago. And so we have to really just, be adventurous, try something new. It might work, it might not. But what if it does? And you're like, wow, I can work smarter now. This is actually better. So I encourage people, step outside of your box and just try something that you've never tried before, you never thought would work. You'll be very surprised. And did you want to say something?
Embrace days with the bad days. Okay.
Okay. And the last one is have all your paperwork in order, people. If you're an entrepreneur, have it in order. You got to be ready so you don't have to get ready.
Okay.
We all are learning that right now as entrepreneurs, applying for grants and loans, and have all your paperwork, your licenses, everything in order. Major.
So we might move that one to the beginning of the show. We should have started off with have your paperwork in order. We'll tell about Fatima's story, but before that, have your paperwork in order.
Well, yeah, and I mean, because when you're an entrepreneur, we're so busy. We're doing this, thinking one day we're going to get to that. Number one is have your back end tight and in order, so when grants are available, all you have to do is hand over, boom, you already got your file ready to present. So, yes.
Have your paperwork in order, people. Be adventurous, but not adventurous with your paperwork. Have it in order.
Correct.
Have your paperwork in order. And so, what else would you tell us, like I said, just overall, what else would you tell us about being a business owner, about being a designer? And if also, I didn't say this, I know I called you, we just talked minutes ago, but if you want to show any of your pieces, if you want to show, you're more than welcome to show us some of your pants, but I'm sure you have some pieces that, I know you have pieces behind you. So
they're all over the store. They're everywhere, but people can also tune in to our Instagram and see everything, but I can just grab something if you guys want to just get an idea.
Yeah. I mean, I think your stuff is just amazing and it's beautiful and original. So
we do. This is a vintage dress, which is really cool. It has a gold detail. I really like patterns and colors.
Yes.
This is a really big part of our brand. And this is a new piece. So this is really
the pink.
It's a fuchsia that has a red texture in the fabric here. So I'm all about colors, prints, and more color.
You are. I can in there. You say, Tina, you can wear this. You can.
Yeah.
Remember, you're like, I always have something that's, dark or, that some of you got a thumbs up on that one.
Yeah.
I think I saw that piece. It's online. Yeah. Did I see online? Or is that?
Yeah. All of these pieces are on our website. And then we also have items that are on our Instagram as well.
Okay. And then also you do earrings. I see earrings. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So
the ones I have on are from this. Yeah.
Let me see.
The ones I have on are from this like snake.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. For those. Oh yeah, they're pretty. I need to work. I need to think about those more. That's what I need to be, because now that I have you obviously know me both with hair and without hair, but I need to work on that a little bit, adding some more accessories to my ears, if you will. But you'll have to keep encouraging me on that. So
yes.
For those people who Fatima might be right now, they're thinking about starting a business. They're in their living room, and maybe they're thinking about starting a fashion business. Maybe they're thinking about starting a boutique. Maybe they're thinking about starting something else. You know, I guess I would think that they're having fears right now. Some of that, like some of the things that you've, thought to your, some of the questions you ask yourself, like, can I do this? How am I going to do this? Maybe explain that. Somebody said, earring game strong, best place to walk into, and Fatima's energy is dope.
Thank you. I love that. Thank you.
Dope. I agree. So maybe explain some of that a little bit, because I'm sure there's someone who's having the jitters, but they, could be inspired to know that you had the jitters too.
Yeah. So what I tell people, because when this COVID situation first started, I literally was like, oh my God, I could lose my business. I could lose everything I worked so hard for. Like, we were all like nervous and paranoid. And what I've learned, which is probably the best gift I could receive this year, is lean into your community, the people who have supported you and believe in you. I have been overcome with how much love I have received from my customers, my community of other business entrepreneurs. We form a support group where we talk about how we're doing, what we can do. So I just really tell people, like, just know that things are going to be okay, and just really lean into the people that support you, and they're going to make sure that you stay in business. If they love you, if what you're doing is serving the community, you're going to be okay. Like, we all had, like, again, the bad days. It was a bad moment, and now I'm busier than ever. Sales are through the roof. I'm like actually implementing things that are going to allow me to rest more and still run my business. So I feel like everything happens for a reason. So just have faith and talk to other people who are in your industry. Find a support group where you can talk about how you're feeling, and it's okay to cry because this situation is scary, but then know that it's time to get up and fight, and know that we are going to make it.
I like that support in your community, because I think that we, again, right now need that more than ever. I think you build a community inside your shop. So it's good to know that you can also reach out to your community when that time is also needed. I think that's good that your community, but like I said, I mean, I think that you build it. Someone's hitting love on the side. Some hearts
going. For the hearts.
But I think it's important, because I think that that's what as well. So that is that. We is over here. So we have 7 more minutes. So a little bit more time.
I can take questions if people want to ask questions.
Like, I'm moving, but not moving. If there are in Fatima, please type them in the chat line. Questions, just like if I was there. I ask her, sizes and shapes and color, and she always knows my body type, so that's an advantage. But just I want you guys to know that if you're shopping online, if you have a question, feel free to ask that question, because I put on the pants, and I should have actually put them on for the show today, but they fit perfectly. They fit like a glove, so I can't wait to go somewhere in them. But
I love it.
So Veronica is asking, and Fatima, you can share again. Do you have a shop? So she must have came in the middle. So can you share with her where your shop is and your address as well?
Yes. So I'm located at 4755 West Adams Boulevard. That's in Los Angeles, California. If you're not local, you can also shop on our website, shoprunwayboutiquela.com. We have a wide variety of dope stuff on there. And also follow us on Instagram at Runway Boutique LA. You can order anything. I ship out 3 times a week. We do workshops online, head wrap workshops, styling tips, you name it. So I hope to see you guys there.
Oh, you do styling tips online?
Yeah, we just did one last week. We did a whole Instagram story about how to harem pants. I encourage people to step outside the box and try something new. So we're actually putting stories together based on styling trends.
Love the store address again and your online address. Thanks for the. So I want to share. I hope these are my pants. I don't know. Let's see, maybe I should.
Those are
Can you
fancy.
see those okay? I am so
Yes.
excited the ankle. And I'm so
Look at that
excited.
chain action.
Yeah, they're super cute. They are super cute. I have a pair of, you'd be so proud of me, Fatima. I have a pair of gold heels.
Mm-hmm.
They're like strappy sandals. I'll have to put my whole outfit together. I think I might, I like that pink shirt. So I know we talked about too, the black shirt that was online. So maybe I'll figure out whether I want the pink or the black shirt, but those are my pants. I tried them on and I've walked around the house in them multiple times. So I can't wait for life to open back up so that I can wear them. We are almost down. Let's see. We have, just about 4 more minutes. We're almost down. If there's anything else you want to show us, feel free to do so. You can show us some more pieces. We'd be glad to see them. If there's any other questions.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
If there's a question, I'll let someone ask a question and I'm going to go pull a couple items.
Okay. Awesome.
It's right there.
So if anybody has any questions for Fatima, you can see her shop there in the background. Her pieces are they're super cool. They're fun. They're colorful. They're comfortable. Someone is asking you, are you open yet for walk-in? Are you open for walk-in?
Hey, Jacody. So no, we're not open for the remainder of the year. We're only going to be doing by appointment. So that way it's a safe shopping experience for me and the client. So we're offering curbside pickup or in-store appointment where you'll be the only person in the store at one time. So that's what we decided to do for the rest of the year.
Got it. Someone said yes. Got it. So show us.
Yes, and it's been busy. So this is our Frida jacket that we have, which is really great. It's a half and half. Great. Has spandex in it. This is amazing with the puff sleeves. We also have this really nice caftan. Okay, it's very long. These are all on our Instagram, and these right now are so great because they're so comfortable to wear. Like you just put it on, you don't have to worry about what's going on the bottom or what's going on the strings. So right now people are fashion, but they still want to, when they go out, they still want to look like they made an effort. This is it. And all these items are on our website.
Right. So when you're getting
the hats, yes. Let me get
hats.
Yes.
I guess for the
I didn't.
Oh, can you hear me?
A brief.
Okay, so someone asked how long with the shirts that you showed, the longer shirts, how long are they? And then someone else is asking vintage t-shirts.
We do mostly vintage dresses and skirts, but I do want to get more t-shirts in, so that's something. So since you asked for it, I will make a note of that and look into it. The caftans are they go about like to your ankle, so they're nice. They're like the perfect length to wear with flats.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, great. Someone else said or prepared boxes. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's tied to another question. I'm sorry. I don't know what that question.
Boxes?
Yeah, it says prepared boxes. I'm not sure what they mean. Do you have something that's prepared boxes?
Well, I'm doing something that's called Build a Box. And
Oh,
so
okay.
for the last 4 days, we've been posting accessories that are not on our website or in the store, just on our Instagram story. So people
Okay.
have 5 days to pick and choose which items they want in their box. And so
Ah,
that
that may
so the
be.
benefit of that is paying one low shipping rate, because sometimes people will order something on a Monday and then go back and order something on a Wednesday. So I'm starting to do these builder boxes, which gives you 5 days to select everything you want to go in this box. And it's people have been loving it. One, it's entertaining. It gives them something to do, and it's just fun. I mean, everybody needs earrings for like Zoom for these meetings. We need earrings.
Right. Yeah. Clearly.
so,
Clearly.
so yeah, so they're called Build a Box. So that's something that once again I was adventurous. I like, let me try something new, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yes, the person said yes, build a box. So
Oh,
and they said yes. Yay.
thank you guys. I
So
love it. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank at the 8 o'clock hour. I mean, I definitely have to have you back, but I definitely want to thank you for coming.
I can't hear anymore, but thank you.
But you're for what you've done for me and our communities. So for them on Instagram for sure. Like you on Instagram Live. Everyday people, amazing stories. We're here every Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have an amazing story, to me or direct message. Again, I think
Bye, guys. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. And thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, thank you very